What is up, guys? Today is another day and I'm back at it with another video. And we're back wide bodying this thing. In part one, you guys see or saw how I did the front fenders. The hardest part of this thing, because the back is not as hard. The back is pretty straightforward, and the back wheels don't move or anything like that, so you don't have to worry much about a lot of fitment on this travel fitment of the wheel going up and down and then not hitting that sharp fender that you're leaving behind. But I put the lip on. I'm gonna explain to you guys how to do that and the best way to do it. Have I made some mistakes along the way? Yes. But I'm gonna this video so that you guys don't make those mistakes, because I've been watching other people do the videos of Rocket Bunny Miatas and pretty good. I don't lie, pretty good, but we are true to the ratchetness. Not everybody has the equipment or the things that those people have, but I do not have anything, so we're gonna do something with nothing. All right, boys, now that I marked it, I'm gonna give you a sense of where everything goes. So this outline is the outside of the over fender, and you want it's pretty close to here. You can't see any quarter panel inside the actual over fender itself, but I marked where all the holes are. I'm gonna open the holes, and like I showed you guys in the first video, I'm gonna use the well nuts. These well nuts right here. Boop, pop them in and pop the fender on there. But before I do that, I have to cut this, obviously. So I'm gonna cut the quarter panel. But before I cut it, yeah, I'm gonna cut it first. I was gonna say let me open these holes first, but let me cut it first to see how everything fits, and then if I'm final on leaving it exactly on that spot, I'll leave it there. But for now, just cut right here first, the lip, to separate the outer skin from the inner skin of the quarter panel. So I'll show you once that's cut. All right, boys, after a lot of cutting, a lot of burning, scars, this is what it looks like. Alright, so you remember the outline, and I marked where the holes were, so that stayed true. I have these screw thingy majiggies on, but that's not what I'm gonna use. I have that on just so I can hold it there. But as you can see inside, I cut everything. Some people weld. I can have the body shop, whenever I bring it into paint, I'm gonna tell them to fill that up with something or to keep it from rusting. But that so far is what that looks like. This side I haven't cut. I just presented the fender fluid on there, but that's what it looks like. If you don't cut it, it looks silly. That's why you cut it, boys. But same deal, outside, screws, girlfriend do some hearts. She loves me. But that's what that looks like. Fitment on point. Sheesh. Tomorrow's another day, so I'm gonna finish this up tomorrow, get the well nuts that I need and the screws that I need for this to bolt them on and take them off whenever I want. Then all I have to do is wait on tires and bring it to paint. I'm gonna have to get some spacers. Even though these are 16 by 10 with -10 offset, they still are synced in a little bit. The preferred size for Rocket Bunny, they say, is 15 by 12 or 16 by 12. But these are 16 by 10, so that's all I have. I'm not gonna get new barrels when I can just push a wheel out like 10 millimeters or 15 millimeters, and I should be fine, should be good to go. The front, probably a 10 millimeter spacer. I have some 25 millimeter spacers, but I can't use that. Yeah, the front, just a tad bit, 10 mil. The back, though, sheesh. The back I'm gonna have to push out like 15 mil. Yeah, 15 mil should be fine. With the 275s in the back, should be dope. Should be cool looking. 17s definitely don't fit, boys, so don't get 17 by 12s. they will not fit. I don't have the tires and everything, man, but this would have looked mean, but that's too big of a wheel for that. My girlfriend's feet, you know, free, no OnlyFans charge over here in this channel. Anyways, yeah, that's it for now. Let me turn this into the next day. All right, boys. So this is the part 2, right? I don't even know if I did an intro, but this is part 2 of wide bodying the Miata. I already did the front. Gonna show you the lip, how I did it. But this is the back. The back is very important. I think I've done a couple videos on the back already for the part 2, but this is, I don't think I recorded when I cut it. This is the other side, right? You mark where your holes are, the fender. I cut a little too much right here, but that's fine. The hole's still over there. I have space. But once you cut that, you have to cut it down there. Finish right there, because that part right here is just because of my wheels. If you have different wheels, you can stop up there, it's fine. Alrighty, so now I have to cut slits throughout the second lip right here. Sorry for being so rude, guys. I'm ending that video without any explanation, you know, the cutting and all that, but I'm gonna show you the car right now so you can see how everything turned out, how the wheels fit with those tires that I had, 275 45 16s on the 16 by 10s. It did not work at all, so I'm gonna show you guys that real quick. I guess it's nighttime yet again, like every day, and I try to record a video. But this is how the back came out with the tires on. If you're going for like a track setup, you know, on a 1,000 horsepower Miata, then yeah, this is a good wheel setup. That's a fitment with those tires on. This is how the fender flares came out. I still, you know, the car's still gonna get painted and all that, so I'm not retouching anything for now. But you can kind of see how I cut everything really close to each other. I'm gonna have somebody like cover that in there so no water gets inside of there and rots my car from the inside out. But these tires, they rub a lot if you don't have really stiff coilovers, and yeah, you're low basically. That's what it looks like on the back. Bada bing, bada boom. Same thing on the other side. But the front is where I had issues. So the front, see, that's why you don't get this kind of hardware, because it rusts really quickly. But the front, I have it a little higher just so I could play with clearance, but the front itself doesn't clear at all when you turn anywhere. These tires are way too big, so it doesn't clear the bumper, it doesn't clear anything. It's not a good setup. It hits in the back right here. You gotta be careful with big wheels, because right there, as you can see, it's hitting already. And then if you go to the other side where I don't have a fender flare on, so I removed it for this video, you can see, you know, many mistakes that I made. But all that is gonna get patched up and dealt with at the body shop. That's the wheel. That's how much it clears. You always kind of want to have, you know, plenty of space. You don't want to hit the fender and slash your tire open while you're drifting or doing whatever you're doing with this. I can trim this I left it like this, but I can trim it a little more so it's not as dangerous. But yeah, the tire definitely doesn't clear at all. I'm sorry the video's kind of sloppy, guys. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna do this, end this video right here, because there's not much else to know about the wide body. The part 3 is basically gonna be the car getting painted, installing some other things that you need on the wide body, like the hardware and fender flare strip. Man, I forget the name of these things. But whatever, you get the hint. Part 3 is gonna be basically cosmetics onto how to make your fender flares look a little more decent on your car. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do everything. I have my Twitch, my Instagram, and everything in the bio, so go ahead and check that out if you'd like. And I like to put content out as fast as I can, as much as I can, because, you know, I've always loved YouTube and I slack a lot, so let's try not to slack this time. This build, I'm going all out for it. I haven't recorded much because I'm lazy, but I have quite some footage, and it's gonna be quite a little bit of fun whenever it's done. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.